In this video, I'm going to be breaking down with you and sharing with you guys exactly why most insurance agents, I would say 90+% of insurance agents are failing, and it's all because of this. And you clicked on this video because you don't want to be that person and you want to make the life insurance industry work because you want location freedom, time freedom, just freedom in general, not slaving away at a job and having a boss, but most importantly, having your own business that creates freedom, that you're able to take profit home in your business. And so I'm going to be sharing with you things to look out for in terms of failing and why a lot of agents fail so that you aren't one of them. And I make these videos. I'm actually making daily videos all of February, but I make these videos because I want you to succeed. I want to see you win. I want to see you have the freedom that you have been looking for and you're not bogged down and enslaved by the industry that you got into because you wanted freedom. And so if we've not yet met, my name is Johnny Nitafan. I'm a life insurance agent, and I make these videos so that you can get rich. And so hopefully we can work together as well. So a lot of agents fail because of the concept of not going all in. What I mean by this is it's all about mindset when you start. When you get into the industry, I thought about and I tried to figure out what makes the successful agents win. How do I make sure and ensure pretty much myself to not fail out of this industry? How do I ensure that I'm going to make this work and I'm going to succeed in this industry? And the number one thing that I was thinking about when I got into the industry is that if I never quit, I can never fail. Because the whole point of the game is to keep it going. And when I'm just starting, I get to learn. As long as I'm able to keep the lights on and still make money, it's worth it. Even if it takes a little bit longer, even if it takes, say, 10 years to finally get financially free, 10 years of my life would be worth it. And here's what I mean. Like being able to make $100,000 per month or $500,000 per month, if it took 10, even 15 years would be 100% worth it, because at that point I'd be 35 years old. And a lot of people aren't willing to fully go all in and fully commit. And I've seen time and time again, agents come into the industry, they get excited, they get ready to go, they invest in themselves, they're ready to move forward and finally take that next step and finally jump. And they take one step and they start getting on the path and moving in the right direction and starting to build momentum towards their way and starting to bet on themselves, take risks. And all of a sudden, they backtrack. And all of a sudden, they decide that they're not going to keep going. They're not going to fully go all in and fully commit. And I was talking to an agent the other day because she was thinking about different things in her mind that were holding her back. And I said, I heard this one quote before, and it was when people are driving race cars in NASCAR and driving 200-300 miles per hour, they always say, wherever you turn, that's where the whole car is going to go. And so if you're so focused on looking to the left and to the right, you're going to crash. And so when you fully decide to turn, you have to turn your head and you have to commit, because if not, boom, your life could be on the line. And that's the same with insurance. If you're consistently focused on the left and the right and the reasons why you are not going to win and you're not going to succeed in this industry, and you finally take that step and you finally commit after thinking about it and talking about it and pondering if this is the right idea over and over and over again, if this is going to work for you, and you finally take that step and you get all the way to the point of the climax and you finally commit and you take your first step. But if you're focused on the reason and thinking about the reasons why you're not going to succeed and not going to win and looking around and thinking about all these reasons why you will not win, you won't. And that's where hesitancy comes in. That's where scarcity comes in. That's where being afraid comes in. And then all of a sudden your thoughts don't match the actions that you just took. And so the way that you prevent that, the way you overcome that, the reason why people in this industry are successful is because they believe in themselves. And not only that, is they surround themselves with evidence of why it will work. So the question I want to ask you is, what evidence are you filling your life with? What evidence are you filling your minds with and your thought with? This is why self-development is so important. You have to be consistently leveling up as a person so that you can be successful as an entrepreneur, as a business owner. The money is just a byproduct of the person that you are and the person of value that you become, because the marketplace does not discriminate. So I want to share with you that for you to be successful and for you to win, what a lot of agents do that are successful is they come in and instead of thinking of the 100 reasons why they aren't going to win, they say, hey, if this person could do it, I can do it too. I just need the information. I need the experience. I need to get the reps in because right now I'm not good. And they surround themselves with evidence of why they are going to. And they see the light at the end of the tunnel because it's not easy. It's really hard. It's really challenging. It's full of ups and downs. But if you stay consistent and stay dialed in and you give yourself all the evidence of why it will work, it will. He who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right. And the question I want to ask you is, which one are you choosing? Which one in your life are you becoming? Which one are your actions supported by it? Are they supporting the argument and the evidence of why you aren't going to make it? Or is it supporting the evidence of why you are? And so when you decide to finally commit and take that step, you have to fully be confident and execute with extreme confidence, knowing that this is the right decision. And give yourself evidence of why it will work. And you have to look for it. When you're training your reticular activating system, right? And it's like, if you guys don't know what your RAS is, it's like when you just get a new car or you find a car that you like and you want to save up for it and you're wanting to buy it. All of a sudden, you start seeing that red car or that blue car all over the place. You start seeing those Teslas consistently, like mine. My goal is to buy a Tesla, and I will probably here in the next couple months. But for you guys, it's the same concept. It's the same principle. Take the RAS and use psychology and the basic human behavior in terms of the way God created our bodies to, and use it towards your advantage. Use it towards success. When you're looking around and people and seeing businesses, like, why is it thriving? Why is Chick-fil-A crushing it? Why are there so many people in this line? Like, how can I use this for my business too? How can I get a crowd outside of my business? How can I create fans? Like, these are all things that I think of. And because if somebody could be so inventive and stick with the Chick-fil-A sandwich for 70 years and finally succeed and become $1 billion company, I know I can do the same thing with helping people and making a major impact. And so when you're getting into the industry, the only thing that you should be focused on, and even if you've been here for a while and struggling now, the only thing that you should be focused on is leveling up as a person and giving yourself evidence of why it will work. Watching videos like these, not only watching the videos, but taking action. There's thousands of ways to make money, and they're all right. But you have to pick one and make it work. Make it the way that you get rich. Take all the time that you need at first to think about it, consider, ponder. But once you make the decision, once you start putting money towards it, once you put energy towards it, make it work. Execute with extreme confidence and make sure that you do win. Because it's easy to talk yourself out of a good decision. So when you make a good decision, you have to back it up with habits and beliefs. When I think of something, I act right away. And to implant that habit and implant that good thing that I want in my life, I take massive action behind it so I cement it in my life. So when I want to become like a better fitness and get a better physique, I'm going to the gym every day. That's why I went to the gym 50 days straight, 60 days straight, so that I can cement the habit in my life that this is important, so that when I don't feel like it, I fall back on my systems. And I'm able to weather the lows because I have the systems in place in my life. So whatever you want to do in life, whatever you want to succeed in life, wherever you want to accomplish great things in your life and have success in, think about why it will be you, why it will work. Because there's thousands of ways to be able to make money. There's thousands of ways to be successful. But there's only one way for you to do it. And so that's picking one way that you think is going to be most likely and sticking with it. Because a lot of other people, they might commit and there's this shiny object. And the reason I say this is because I was in that same position too, that there's shiny object syndrome. Oh, somebody's making money this way. Somebody's doing final expense. Somebody's doing mortgage protection. Oh, my upline's doing IULs. Oh, my upline's doing annuities. I could make money on all these ways. But when I finally decided to go all in on final expense, I actually started making money. When I fully went all in on this one thing and I blocked everything out, I put tunnel vision on why this is going to work, because I'm going to make it work, and I'm going to become so good at this system that it's 100% going to work, is when I actually started making money, when I started making $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month. And so if you're in this position, if you've seen failures in your life, if you've seen places that you haven't succeeded in life, I want to encourage you to stay the course, use the emotion that you have, the motivation, the inspiration, and use it towards taking massive action towards why you are going to win, and flooding your thoughts and your sight, your eyes, your mind, your ears, the things you see, with the evidence of why you will succeed. That's why when I was just coming up and when I was trying to figure it out, and I'm not anybody special, but when I was really trying to figure this out and start making my first $10,000 a month, I had to consistently be consuming people who actually are making $10,000 a month right now, who are making $100,000, $200,000, $500,000, $1 million a month. So I can have the evidence of why this will work and why it will succeed. Because the reality is, if you want to make $10,000 in your first business or just making money online, to the average person, outside person, people are going to think you're crazy. But you have to surround yourself and normalize it and make it evident and clear that you are going to make this happen and you are going to make this work. And give yourself tons and tons and tons of evidence so that you can win and so you can succeed. Because ultimately, I want to see you guys win. I want to see you guys succeed. I want to see you guys making money. And you guys wouldn't be wanting to take that step and finally change your life if you guys are sitting on here for the past 12 minutes and 23 seconds. Like, I know you guys want to win. I know you guys want to succeed. So after this video, share this with a friend, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Comment what you're going to implement now and get off YouTube and go execute. Because I promise you, if you execute, you already have all the information that you really need to be successful. You have enough. You've already been watching so many videos. You've already been watching so many podcasts. The amount of people that I talk to on a day-to-day basis that watch videos like these and don't actually take action are crazy. They're stuck in the same position 6, 12, 18 months later. So I want you to watch these, implement, and go make money, and let me know how these videos helped you, how they helped your mindset level up. I get like 5 to 10 messages daily of people that have been watching the videos, that have been implementing, that have been using these strategies to make money, and it warms my heart. Like, that's why I make these videos, so you guys can make money. Like, I had a guy reach out the other day. His biggest month was $20,000 in AP, right? So it's maybe $10,000 take home. He ended up making, which is crazy, he ended up making $30,000 2 weeks later after we got done talking. And it's like, the reason why people that I've been coaching, and I have and I'm not saying that that's the only way to be successful, because it's not. I see a ton of other people that aren't in my program and in my community that are winning and are succeeding. But the reason why the people that in my community and the people I coach one-to-one or in a group are successful is because they think of the 1,000 reasons why they are going to make it work. They have the mindset and the belief that it's going to be them. They have the why not me mindset. If Johnny could do it or whoever could do it, so can I. And I want you to adapt this mindset with whatever you want to do in life. Because the people that you're looking up to, the people's podcast that you're listening to, they got to where they were because they had that same mindset. So the way that you're able to be successful and you're able to have a crazy amount of, like a crazy career and make money in this industry and just life in general is by giving yourself the evidence of why you will, and saying, why not me? And having that mindset and attitude, and that I'm going to make this work, whether I have to work all day and all night. So I'm going to make this video to you guys because if you guys implement this, you guys will succeed and you guys will win. So reach out. You know where to find me: Instagram, Facebook. Drop in the comments. Love reading all the comments. I actually respond to them as well. So let me know if you guys have any other questions. I look forward to seeing you guys in tomorrow's video. See you guys then. Peace.